So I'm the kind of person that makes impulsive decisions. Like, I know that about myself. And it's not even unique to just finances. It can be relationships, friendships, travel, work, business. And I know that that's not beneficial because you have to be willing to take the time and think about how these decisions can impact the things that you want to do in the future. So that is a financial component. But I'm recognizing that in order for me to reach my goals in 2024 and beyond, I have to really buckle down and get serious about my finances and sticking to the plans that I make with my money. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 3 things that I'm doing now that I want to continue in 2024 that will help me to not spend my money, impulsively on things that I don't always need, i.e. travel. And I can use that money to focus on other things. So let's talk about 3 things. Number 1 is I'm going to operate on a 72-hour rule for big purchases, really all purchases, but mainly big purchases. So the thing about me is that I will sit on my computer and get off a horrible call and be like, you know what, I'm over this. I need to go somewhere. And next thing you know, I'm on Google Flights looking at getaways, looking at things that I want to do. And that's not helpful because if I make that decision every single day just because I'm feeling some kind of way, I'm never going to get my duplex. I'm never going to be able to accomplish making work optional because I'm seeking escapism, which is only a temporary satisfaction. So what I've started to do is I might save something, but I won't make the decision immediately. And instead, I'll wait 3 days and see how I feel about it. And if it's still something that I desire, then I'll make the decision to say, okay, can I afford this? Is there money available to do it, or is that money associated with something else that I need to be doing? And I go from there. And usually I don't even think about the thing, but sometimes I do. So one simple example can be like a sweater. Like I'm traveling soon, and I'm going to a colder climate. And I need a sweater. Like I need something a little hardy. I need it to go to my ankles. Like I just need head to toe covering, and I still want it to be cute. So I've started looking on Amazon, on Shein, things like that. And so I found this one that I really like that has a hood on it. And I was like, ooh, this would be perfect, But I'm like, okay, girl, do you really need this, or can you just wear something that's already in your closet? And I was like, the ones that I have in my closet aren't long. This one is full covering. It's heavy. Like it'll give me the covering that I need because I'm naturally a cold person. I'm anemic in real life. So I was like, okay, let's get that, but let's wait and see if we can find something else. And let's wait and see if we really want it 3 months from now, 3 days from now. So I did that. And girl, I was still thinking about that damn sweater. So I ended up getting it. But because I got it on Amazon and the credit card that I use offers cash back, I didn't have to pay the full price on it. So it kind of worked itself out because I knew I would need that sweater. I'm going to be in more colder climates, unfortunately. I'm not a cold weather kind of girl. I'm very much warm weather or like a solid 60 to 80 degrees. Like that's a perfect place for me. But yeah, I operated on that 72-hour rule and that really worked. So I have to get clear, and what I hope you do is get clear on the things that you realize you've been easily saying yes to. And for me, like I had to make a list. So travel, because I talk about travel so much, and it doesn't even have to be an international trip. It could be a trip to Florida. It can be going to visit my family in DC, going to visit my family in California. Like I can't be everything for everybody, So travel is at the top of my list of the things that I spend too much money on. My hair, now granted I did my own hair, but if I'm traveling and I'm going to a hot climate, like I'm not wearing my hair. Like I'm not, like these curls look cute today because it's like 60 degrees right now. I can make it, the humidity is gone. But if I'm going somewhere, like I was traveling, I didn't travel a lot this summer, but like I did 2 back-to-back trips and I was like, I have to get braids and I want cute braids. One of the trips was my birthday and I'm like, I'm not about to be looking raggedy on my birthday. So I ended up getting braids and those braids cost me almost $300. They was cute though, okay? But I cannot be doing that on a recurring basis. So I've learned how to crochet my own hair. And clothing is also something that I spend a lot of money on, but it's usually centered around a trip. And then lastly is liquor. Like I'm actually detoxing right now. I haven't drank for like 3 weeks, and I'm just so proud of myself, you know? But I realized that over these last couple of months, between Beyonce, my birthday, family's birthdays, friends' birthdays, summertime, like, I was drinking a lot, and I was like, okay, girl, number one, you looking real big, and I don't want you to do that, you know? And two, you spending a lot of money on this, and it's not beneficial to your overall health and energy levels, you know? So those are the list of the things that I spend a lot of money on: travel, hair, clothes, and liquor. And I was like, nah, we can't do that. So be self-aware like I am, and let me know what your list is in the comments of the things that you spend a lot of money on. Obviously outside of bills and things like that, that's necessary. But like, let's talk about the things that you spend money on impulsively. And again, comment below, because we can be supportive to one another, okay? The first step is awareness. So number one is implementing my 72-hour rule for any purchases. Number two is that I'm going to increase the amount of money that even hits my bank account and use that money, you know, in a better way. So like, one of the bigger goals that I have for next year as well is to purchase my duplex. Like, if you watched any of my videos from earlier this year, I was under contract for a duplex. I didn't get it, and I'm thankful now, but in the moment I wasn't thankful because I had saved up for like 6 months in preparation of this. But God works in mysterious ways. I would have definitely been way in over my head. So like, my plan is to increase the amount of money that's going to my investments. And those investments will be my duplex, of course, but I also already have automated investments, money going to, I have automated my investments from my paycheck to my different accounts. So I have a Roth IRA, I obviously have a 401k, and I have a brokerage that my financial advisor is managing. And I also have my HSA, which is something that I manage, which is a health savings account. So I already have money going to all these places, but I personally feel like I could be giving a little more. So before it even gets to me, I need to put more into those things, because those are the things that matter. You know, those are the things that will allow me to make work optional, you know, so that I don't feel pressure to go into work every day, and I don't have to be rolling my eyes all the time because of work stuff. So, you know, if I know that my future vision is to make work optional, my future business vision is to operate in my business full time, allow my business to employ me, I need to start making better decisions with my money. And I think I'm doing a good job, but I also feel like with each new level, like, you got to challenge yourself a little bit more. So that's something that I'm working on. So more money towards my investments, more money towards my duplex, you know, goal, and then setting aside a percentage as well towards my travels, because I'm not going to stop traveling, baby. I already got my 2024 scheduled for the most part, but I know that if I'm already setting aside more money, it's not going to be a shocker for me when I come back from a trip and feel like I'm strapped. Like, that's not what I want. So that's number two, is increase the amount of money going to my investments. Like, priorities first. Travel is not a priority, baby. That's a luxury. And then point three is to spend more time at home. And I know that can sound real negative, you know, but I like it here. I know some people don't have helpful and healthy home environments. I hope that you make that a priority if that's your case, because I definitely know what that's like to be in somebody else's space, or just be in a space that's not comfortable for you. But once you do create that space, you will feel more inclined to want to be at home. It's also winter at the time of me recording this. It's December. You know, you're watching this maybe in December, maybe in January, maybe in February. It's live in December though. And so I recognize that being outside is expensive. And I know that when it gets warmer, even though it's already still warm out here, when it gets warmer for real, and like pool party season comes, beach season comes, you know, just summer comes, I know that I'm going to want to be out a little bit more. I was outside this summer, but being outside is expensive. And so I'm going to start to manage my money from a seasonal perspective and recognize that, okay, as it's cooling down, this is a great opportunity for me to stay home a little bit more, but make staying home fun. So like, I have a holiday party where I'm inviting my friends over, you know, to you know, eat in and drink in. I'm not drinking right now, but like, I'll have drinks for them, you know, like, we'll have games, we'll have music, like, we'll have girl talk, you know, guy talk, you know, and save us money. Like, I'm covering the majority of these things, obviously, because I'm inviting people over, but they can bring champagne, they can bring a dish. Like, this is going to be much more enjoyable, much more relaxing than feeling like we got to be outside at a bar every weekend, because that money adds up. And the way I got goals for myself, I got goals for my friends. I know my friends' goals. So I'm going to be the person to hold them accountable, just like I want them to hold me accountable. So again, a holiday party is perfect for the holiday season. My friend just texted me this morning. She's thinking about having a vision board party. Like, I'm looking forward to that. You know, there's also game nights. Like, there's just so many things you can do, you know, like at home. You can have theme nights. Like, we see TikTok examples all the time. So, like, I plan on spending more time at home or at somebody's home because I like to be comfortable, you know, and I don't want to feel like I'm spending $100 every time I step foot outside. So those are the 3 things that I'm doing just to, you know, reset on my finances for the new year and stop spending as impulsively as I was in 2023, because I was doing the most. But I needed that, you know, but now this year it's about being strategic. You know, my travels will be covered by my credit card for the most part. Like, I'm getting points, like I'm redeeming, you know, past flights that I didn't take. Like, it's about moving with intention and moving with strategy so that the things that you love don't have to stop, but you gain them and you accumulate them in a way where you're not stretching your money or you're not going deeper into debt for it. So comment below and let me know some of your goals for the new year. Let me know how you're planning to accomplish those goals, because I can always use more ideas and more strategies. And share this with someone who has been struggling or you feel like would be, you know, would like to, you know, utilize this video to improve their finances or take their financial journey to the next level. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Peace. So I ended the video without letting y'all know that I have a whole template that can help you to manage your money better. So if you are an impulsive spender like me, or if you struggle with like understanding like where to even begin, please check out my 9-to-5 spending plan template. Now, people call it a budget. I call it a spending plan because a budget sounds real restrictive to me, and I don't like to live a restrictive life. You know, I want to enjoy my life because I don't know how long I got. But I also feel like I don't want to have to stress about if I have money to do these things. I don't ever want to feel like I have to choose between paying my bills and going on this trip. Like, I want to have the room to do both. So if you are like at the very beginning and you're like, you right, girl, I spend a lot of money. I'm looking at trips. I'm on Amazon. I'm on Shein. I'm just buying things because I'm feeling some kind of way. Download my free spending plan because it is linked below, and it's going to help you to understand where your money is coming from and ultimately where your money is going. You know, so if you feel like you can't even look at your life and figure out where you're spending a lot of money, then my spending plan is going to help you to identify that more easily, because it's going to force you to look at what's going in each category and what your bank accounts and your credit accounts are actually telling you without you even recognizing that. So that is for free. Free 99. You don't have to pay nothing. It is linked below in the description. Please download it. Please start your 2024s off right. And comment below after you get it and let me know if it helped you. Thank you.